My friends, Tin Man here. Wednesday afternoon, about 1:37. And on the phone with GoPro, I did the Hero Black 7 Silver on their trade-up plan and sent one of my older cameras in, and that took $100 off the camera. It comes, I'm starting to look at accessories and seeing if my batteries for my 4 are in her. Of course they don't fit. The 6s do, but I think the 5s, but not the 4. But anyways, I'm looking and I'm like, something's weird. Nowhere does it mention my camera. So I go to GoPro's page and I'm looking and I can't find anything, and which I didn't do before because I had looked at the bottom of the page where it shows all the features, and on the Silver the last 2 features aren't highlighted, and I was like, oh, I don't really care about doing live streaming, yada yada, so the Silver's fine. And nowhere on that page does it say integrated battery until you click to compare the white, silver, and black, and then you have all the specs. And there it says no changeable battery. So call GoPro back. Of course there's nothing I can do because I did the trade-in program, so the first kid like couldn't help do nothing. I wanted to speak to the supervisor, and of course AT&T started while I'm on hold. It almost sounded like the phone connected and then my phone started doing all that digital squelch sound. So I ended up having to hang up and call back. Then I got Jet T, and Jet was very helpful. Instead of saying I can't help you with anything, he processed a return for me with a free label, and then he put me in their promos to be the first notified when a promo deal on the black comes out, because there is $200 difference for what I would have been paying. So now we'll send that back, and then we'll wait to see what kind of deals come on the black. But I mean, without an interchangeable battery, the Silver is useless for doing vlogging. I mean, batteries don't last long enough, let alone when you can't swap them out, especially when we do long rides and picking up pieces and you're just going on. I mean, it just ain't a usable feature. Got to have interchangeable battery. So at least Jet T helped me that much. Nelson didn't even want to start about the 30-day return. I'm like, good Lord, dude. But now we'll wait and see what kind of promos they do. Now I'm headed to my dermatologist for my 2-week blood check on the medicine they put me on, Davidson, and had physical therapy on the neck this morning. Just one of them days of running. Finally was able to post a vlog last night, so hopefully you've seen that one, maybe. My Friday vlog, the ride I did Friday. I think I mentioned, what are you doing, my friend? Mentioned in yesterday's that my laptop died. I'm still waiting to see how long it'll take HP to, surely this is Wednesday. Yeah, they may not have it yet. 2 days, it'll probably Probably take a week for FedEx to get it there. Yeah. Well, we'll get right up here, make a right turn, and go into the medical park, and I'll be there. So you don't go away, and I'll be back with you on the return. So hang in there. Don't go bye-bye. Tin Man. Hello, my friends. Tin Man here, back at you. Went to my appointment, got some blood drawn. They said see you in 3 months, so that was quick and easy. Medicine's working. That's the main concern. So, got to run one errand and go home and get ready for church. So, thought I'd just bring up that topic of the GoPro in case any of y'all are thinking about upgrading to the 7. Only the black has the changeable battery, though. Apparently the white and silver have the integrated body where you can't change it. Doesn't do much good for us motovloggers if we are on a trip or whatever and you can't change the battery on our camera. So I'm gonna be in limbo until they throw out a deal, which Jet T figured with Christmas they'd be putting one out soon. See what comes up there. Kind of frustrating. I do like the that picture off that new 7 that I've seen some of the guys using. It's got a great video, great, you know, resolution and contrast and all that good stuff you expect, especially off something that's moving. They do come up with something, because I was kind of excited about the new 7. Absolutely no idea that it was integrated. And it's like I told them, I said I would have never ordered it. I mean, overcast with clouds. I gotta look when I get home and see if we're expecting any weather this evening. May not ride the bike to church if we are. Yeah, it's just been playing around that low 50s today, at 53 now. Everybody was concerned about this little subdivision right there going in. At least the houses there are like 220 plus and like over 2,000 square foot. So these houses are building in off our road. They want to put something like 260 houses in 80 acres, and they'll be on like just a slide over 1/10 of an acre each. We had a little meeting last night you saw me go into on camera. It was like one of the guys said, that'd be like putting 7 houses on your 3/4 of an acre. It's like, yeah, they'll be touching. I think one of them said there's 8. It's either 8 or 12 foot between the houses. Ain't nothing. You reach out and knock on your neighbor's window and ask for sugar without having to get out of the house. That's ridiculous. $1,600 square foot houses in a friggin' stacked on top of each other. Beautiful piece of property right there, the Milton Robson owns. But a beautiful house. You probably can't see it back in the distance there. That's those like 16 foot or so double doors as the main entrance. My daughter cheered. His granddaughter was 1 grade under. They did like prom out of there and homecoming stuff. Who says money can't buy happiness? This is one road you have to keep your eyes open for deer. There's a lot of deer you'll see out here. A lot. Wish we'd see one, see if they perk up with the deer whistles under my floorboards. I've only seen one set somewhat off the road, and it was acting like they moved their heads hearing it. They were too far off the road for any type of reaction. I wonder if that's Kevin. Lord have mercy, I'll be glad when my backrest gets here. All right, back for a second. Had to pick up an item. I gotta go home and get things together for church. Yucky winter day. Sky almost looks like if it was colder, it could snow. The property I talked about a minute ago, Milton Robson's property, this used to be his property right there. He sold it and bought that other. I forget what he has, hundreds of acres, 300 something acres or something like that. And you can buy stuff like that when you have money. He's got thousands and thousands of dollars in old cars. They're all kept in a barn that you can eat off the floor. We're closing in on my destination. Not quite there yet, but I appreciate you coming along for the ride. Blessed that I got to get a ride in today. Keep that in mind if you're looking to buy the new GoPro Hero 7. That if you're a vlogger, you need the black. The others don't have a changeable battery. And I'll see you tomorrow. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit my subscribe button. I would thoroughly appreciate it. And this is Tin Man saying, hello my friends, Tin Man here for a second on another night ride. Left church, running up here to drop off a package. It's a little chillier than I expected, but it's not that bad. 44 degrees. My leather coat would have been nicer than my Harley bomber jacket, but it's doing a pretty good job. I just wanted to say a quick hello, throw a little bit of nighttime back in it, and we had a rather short staffed security team tonight at church. Had 2 call out sick on us, so I had to be team leader and south lobby, but we covered the bases. That's what counts. I smell La Paria. It's smelling good. Potato burritos I fixed for dinner are about gone. Well, wait till I get stopped. Go ahead and have 10 wings. Dropping off the package. Now let's get to the house. Yeah, it's down to 44 now. I know you don't want to see darkness, so I'm just gonna say thanks for coming along again and just want to give you a second night ride. So maybe sitting here at this intersection forever. Luckily there's a car on the other side to trigger it. God, that has a turn lane. All right. Thanks for coming along today and tonight. And you have a great rest of the night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Tin Man's out. Little Christmas lights there.